Hi class, welcome to week 2. About week 2, let's go into here real quick. There's a couple things I just want to point out. With this week, you will start doing audio practices. Now, you'll have this with every single chapter. As you will begin to see, all of your chapters now will look the same. The work outline will be the same every week. Audio practice is an opportunity for you to practice pronouncing your terms. I do not grade every single audio practice. I will select about 10 or 15 students every single week and grade those. If I saw that you completed the activity, you'll get an automatic 5 points. If I grade you, you'll get whatever you receive on grading. Keep in mind that you do have an audio glossary. Let's go back real quick here to weekly folders, and you'll see at the top here that you have an audio glossary. And so when you're unsure about how to pronounce a word, I really encourage you to check that out. Okay, so that's audio practice. The other thing is you now have all of your orientations graded, so make sure that I gave you full credit on your orientation, on the pronunciation, that your microphone was working and everything. Most people's were. There were only a few who either didn't submit a recording or I couldn't hear them, and that just gives you good feedback for when you get into audio practice. CTE skills, I have found that sometimes I give you the links, but sometimes the links don't work that well, unfortunately. And so here is a button for you to access CTE skills videos. In addition, occasionally it works better in IE or Chrome than it does in Firefox. I tend to only use Firefox, and so if you find that you're clicking on the video and it's not working and you're like, what's going on here? Try that step, and that will probably solve your problem. The other thing I want to point out to you is you now have you still have the same amount of Connect activities, but you'll now have a spelling quiz and a systems quiz. And this will be true of every chapter. So at the end of every chapter, we'll always have the same Connect activities. So you will always look exactly like this, except obviously the organ system will have changed. And then you will always have these tests. You'll have a spelling quiz. You only have 5 minutes on this. Why do you only have 5 minutes? Because you're not supposed to look up the words. You're supposed to be able to spell them correctly. There is no spelling list. Like MedTerm generally, why am I not giving you lists or certain key words to know? Because everything is on the table, because you never know what you're going to see. And you all will go into different fields, and so your expertise around a certain system will become greater than other systems. And so we just have to kind of struggle and know it all. It will get easier as you go on, because as you begin to memorize how to spell a prefix, how to spell a suffix, understanding the right times to either use a combining form or just stick with the root word, the spelling of words will get much easier. Also, just knowing the systems. And so I kind of mentioned before that if you haven't taken A&P, you're gonna work a little harder in here, but you'll have a leg up when you get to A&P. And if you have taken A&P, spelling is one of the places you should have a leg up, because you've really been reading about these systems already. And then you'll have a systems quiz. Quizzes always, on these quizzes, you always have a minute per question, just like chapter 1 and 2. And so keep that in mind. And you only have one chance to take it. So if you can't save it and come back later, once your clock starts, your clock is started. There's no going back. There's no redoing it. And so make sure that when you're ready to take a quiz, that you sit down and you are ready to take that quiz, because you will only have that one opportunity. All right, well, I hope you have a great week 2. I'll be opening week 3 very soon, hopefully tomorrow, and I will have a few weeks open, so you can always work a little ahead if that works better into your schedule. Have a great week.